Hello Star Wars Vintage Collection action figure collectors, it's Filmmaker Mike, and I've got another action figure review for all of you today. And so, here we go. And it is Qui-Gon Jinn from the Vintage Collection, The Phantom Menace. And this was released last year, and now I'm going to be reviewing him. So, let's get started. This is the first time, of course, Episode 1 or any of the prequel trilogy movies have been offered into vintage cardback, and they look great. Love the logo. And of course, seeing the prequel trilogy characters on the cardback art is really, really cool. And of course, the figure as well. So, so as you can see, we got Qui-Gon Jinn, a nice screenshot from the movie. And you've got the figure right here with his lightsaber and the Kenner logo to recreate the original vintage cardback look. And on the back, this is figure number 75, by the way. We've got all the other figures in the whole wave, the 12 figures in Wave 1. Which includes Rats Tyrell, Naboo Royal Guard, Darth Maul, Dulce Dauphine, Queen Amidala, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Anakin Skywalker, Jedi Padawan, Qui-Gon Jinn, Quinlan Vos, Darth Sidious, Ben Quadinaros, and Battle Droid. So it's a very huge wave, and they started off nicely last year with this wave. But of course, we had some distribution problems, but that's another video. So. And of course, you've got the whole Star Wars, celebrate the legendary Star Wars saga that changed the universe forever. This collection brings to life the incredible story of good versus evil that captured our imagination and took us to a galaxy far, far away. Iconic Star Wars heroes and villains are captured with incredible detail and premium features to commemorate each epic tale in the Star Wars saga. May the Force be with you. So, very cool, and I do remember finding this at Walmart, and as the lady employee was stocking these figures, I asked if I could help myself to opening a case, and she opened one for me, and I just picked out the figures, so I was able to get one of each, all 12, that night. So, and that was around this time in January, so really cool. So you got a good look at the front and the back of the packaging, so now let me open them up for the review, and so, here we go. Release Master Qui-Gon Jinn from his plastic prison. Alright. Very simple, very easy. Of course, you got a little flyer here for the other figures in the series. No elastic bands to hold Master Jinn from his plastic prison, which is good. There's some tape here holding the lightsaber blades, so you just want to be careful to remove that. And of course, you pop out Qui-Gon Jinn. There we go. He is free from his plastic prison. And of course, he's got a nice soft goods cloak, which definitely, this figure almost looks almost the same as the movie Heroes version, except for the cloak as well. The cloak, the Jedi cloak. Let me zoom in a bit so you can see. So, going over his articulation, he does have a ball-jointed neck, right there. And of course, ball-hinged shoulders, ball-hinged elbows, swivel wrists, swivel upper torso, or ball-jointed upper torso, swivel hips, ball-hinged knees, and of course, ball-hinged ankles. And again, you can easily remove the soft goods cloak and then put it back on. And this is definitely a very important accessory for the Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan Kenobi figures for Episode 1, since you see them a lot in the cloaks and out of the cloaks as well. But definitely give the trademark of the Jedi. Well, of course, we saw it first with Obi-Wan, but in Episode 1, it set the tone with the Jedi having cloaks and established that. So, very cool, excellent articulation, very nice sculpting and molding here. It's a very well-detailed figure. Just you can just see the folds in the cloak, and he's even got some soft goods, a soft goods comma right here underneath his legs, so you can easily pose him, have him jumping or running. You can move his legs around, which is great. And again, the cloak is removable, so very nice. And of course, his lightsaber, green lightsaber, very nicely detailed, black and silver paint with a little red dot for the ignition button. And of course, you can easily hold it. He's got a good firm grip on his saber. There we go. And of course, I believe he can also hold it with both hands, which is always a good thing, since especially we see Qui-Gon holding his saber in the movie with both hands, with two hands, a lot, as also seen in the card back right here. So he's holding it with both hands. So very cool. So that's always a good thing when your Jedi figure, especially when you see him in the movie, the character holding the lightsaber with 2 hands. And of course you can even use the hood. Well, the hood is kind of you just have to play around with it and just to get it the right shape or the right way to have it. It kind of looks awkward like that. I kind of wish they'd put wire. I forgot which Jedi figure had wires around the hood. You can actually play around with it, but then it almost looks as if it's from the movie, but then it kind of just looks big on the figure. But you can always just play around with it. So of course that looks awkward because you're barely seeing the face, almost Darth Sidious-like. So there we go. And of course this is the Movie Masters version right here of Qui-Gon Jinn, and very, very similar molds. I believe it's the same exact mold. It looks like the same exact mold. Even the face, the sculpting. The only difference is the Jedi cloak. You're getting the Jedi cloak. And of course with the Movie Heroes version you're getting the Galactic Battle game card and the game die. So if you had to choose, I definitely recommend getting the vintage collection version of Qui-Gon Jinn over the Movie Heroes, just because you're getting the Jedi cloak, and it's definitely something that that you see a lot in the movie. So definitely recommend that. Otherwise it's pretty much the same figure. Even the sabers are the same, face sculpt, everything. So, but other than that, a very good figure, very solid figure. Love the articulation and just the molding, the sculpting. Very good likeness. Of course, it's not the perfect likeness to Liam Neeson himself, but I would say it's a very good likeness of Qui-Gon Jinn. So, really cool. And again, very well detailed. Very nice figure. Job well done, Hasbro. So, very cool. Hope you enjoyed this figure review on Vintage Collection Qui-Gon Jinn. And please feel free to click on the thumbs up button right below. Like, favorite, rate, comment, subscribe, and definitely be reviewing the other Episode 1 Phantom Menace vintage figures in this wave, and a whole lot more Star Wars action figures. So hope you all enjoyed this review again, and stay tuned for more. Thank you for watching, and until next time, may the Force be with you. Bye.